Your child talks about their video games constantly, recreates game scenarios with toys, and seems to live in a digital world even when the screens are off. You've tried taking games away, but they just become obsessed with getting them back, and nothing else seems to interest them anymore. What if I told you that trying to eliminate their gaming obsession completely is actually making the problem worse? By the end of this video, I'll show you the replacement strategy that transforms their gaming energy into real-world passion without the daily battles. Here's what most parents get wrong about video game addiction in young children. You think the problem is the games themselves, but the real issue is that games are meeting specific psychological needs that aren't being fulfilled anywhere else in their life. Video games provide a sense of achievement, clear goals, immediate feedback, and a feeling of mastery that most real-world activities can't compete with. When you simply remove games without replacing these psychological rewards, you leave a massive void that their brain desperately wants to fill. The mistake parents make is trying to replace high-stimulation digital experiences with low-stimulation real-world activities. You take away their action-packed adventure game and offer them a coloring book, then wonder why they're not interested. Their brain has been conditioned to expect intense engagement, clear objectives, and constant progression. You need to find real-world activities that match the psychological intensity of gaming, not the stimulation level. Think about what specifically draws your child to their favorite games. Is it the building and creating aspect? The problem-solving challenges? The collection and progression elements? The competitive achievement? Once you identify the core psychological hook, you can find real-world activities that satisfy the same mental craving. This isn't about finding something similar to gaming. It's about finding something that feeds the same psychological hunger. Here's the replacement strategy that actually works. Instead of taking games away and hoping they find new interests, you become a detective who discovers what psychological reward their gaming provides. Then you systematically introduce real-world activities that provide the same type of mental satisfaction. The key is that these replacement activities must be available and ready before you start reducing game time. For children obsessed with building games like Minecraft, introduce real construction projects that have clear goals and visible progress. This might be building birdhouses, creating elaborate fort structures, or even complex Lego projects that span several days. The crucial element is that these activities must have the same sense of creating something lasting and impressive that others can see and admire. For kids drawn to adventure and quest games, create real-world treasure hunts, mystery-solving activities, or exploration challenges in your neighborhood or local parks. The replacement needs to provide the same sense of discovery, problem-solving, and achievement that adventure games offer. You're not trying to make the real world as exciting as a video game. You're channeling their quest-seeking energy into tangible experiences. For children who love competitive or achievement-based games, introduce skill-building activities where they can track progress and celebrate milestones. This might be learning to juggle, mastering card tricks, or developing athletic skills where they can see measurable improvement. The key is having clear levels of advancement and regular opportunities to demonstrate their growing abilities. The timing of this replacement is critical. Don't wait until after you've restricted gaming to introduce these alternatives. Start building excitement around the replacement activities while gaming is still available. Let them experience success and satisfaction with the real-world activity before you begin reducing screen time. This prevents the desperate feeling that everything fun has been taken away. Here's what surprises most parents about this approach. When you successfully match the psychological reward system, many children naturally start choosing the real-world activity over gaming because it provides deeper, more lasting satisfaction. Physical achievements feel more substantial than digital ones once their brain remembers how to value real-world accomplishments. The replacement strategy works because you're working with your child's established interests and motivations rather than against them. You're not trying to change what excites them. You're redirecting that excitement toward activities that build real skills, physical coordination, and genuine confidence. Their gaming energy becomes the fuel for real-world growth and development. One important warning: the replacement activities cannot be educational apps, building games on tablets, or any other screen-based alternatives. The goal is to retrain their brain to find satisfaction in physical, tangible experiences that engage multiple senses and provide genuine mastery over real-world skills. Remember, your child became obsessed with gaming because games are expertly designed to be compelling and rewarding. Your job isn't to compete with that level of digital stimulation, but to redirect their natural drive for achievement and mastery toward activities that will serve them throughout their life. Comment below and let me know what you are currently struggling with relating to your kids' obsession with screens. Click the link or check my bio to discover an ebook that can give you all the skills that you need to stop your child's screen addiction.